Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode of Heat Press Nation Live. I'm your host, Jared, and as you can see, I'm definitely not back at HPN headquarters. Uh, I'm here at my house, and you can see. Okay, so when you guys hear me talk about real quick, and I'm going to welcome everybody properly right now, but when you guys see me talk about my signature series that I have, that's it right there. This thing has got me through a heck of a lot. But yeah, welcome in. I got my comments right here on my phone, so I want to say what's up to everybody. If you're joining us today, please do me a favor and drop in. I know if you're watching on YouTube, guys, so sorry, technical difficulties. Usually, I have a whole team behind the camera who's helping me out, making sure our streams look good, making sure everything's looking great. But today it's just me, and so you can see I have these cool. I have my gaming headphones on. Yeah, so. Yeah, but honestly, thank you guys so much for joining us in. If you're tuning in live right now, do me a favor, say what's up. We're gonna be today's a little different. We're gonna be talking about posts of the week. So today I'm gonna be showing you some of my favorite stuff that I've seen, and this is your guys' stuff here. So if you guys want some inspiration, maybe you have some projects that you've been like thinking about getting started, but you're like, hey, what's everybody else doing? Well, this is what you guys are gonna want to watch. So we have that all coming up in a minute. By the way, we do have lots of giveaways planned for you guys. I mean, we got to keep this fun, right? Everybody's at home. Well, not everybody. A lot of people right now are at home. And I guess I just want to pause and say, stay safe, you guys. Please, the sooner we get through this, the sooner we can all go to the park again. The sooner I get to go back to the office and you don't have to see all this as I'm going live. What's up, everybody? I want to say what's up to my buddy Rod. We got Rod in the comments. So I'm here at my house going live. Rod is over there at his house, and he is monitoring the comments again. Want to say real quick shout out to everybody on YouTube. Sorry about that, technical difficulties, but we're back. And if you see me looking down, it's because I have all the comments right here. I'm trying to bring up the YouTube comments here. There we go. Oh, here. Okay, see, everybody's on YouTube today. That's what's up. So Scooby-Doo says hello. We've got Lucy. We got Colette. We got Irisema. We got Kenny. Everybody's saying hello. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Man, YouTube's where it's at today. We got Jesse saying hi from West Virginia. Hello. Deshelia Brown saying hello. Maria Ledwick says, hey, Jared, first time watching. Okay, well, I hope this is not a bad representation. Usually we have our full setup, and you know what? If you want to go back and let's say you're new to all of this, right, and you want to go see some past episodes, you can go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/HeatPressNation, and I don't have it. Usually we have the screen pop-ups. I don't have all my screen pop-ups yet, so we'll get that soon. But yeah, right here, if you're on our YouTube, you're on our channel, we have a lot of these that look a lot better than this. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, so really cool. Oh, Levi Apparel, real quick, thanks for the shout out. He says, love Heat Press Nation. You guys are the best. Got equipment from you guys. He has a DIY t-shirt company, and he's also on YouTube. So, guys, check him out right there. I'm giving out free shout-outs today, you guys. Check that in the comments. He says that we're the best. Oh, thank you. My dog Raider says, hey, from Fresno, fellow Californian. All right, so you're also on lockdown. You're also stuck at home. But, hey, we're all stuck at home. We may as well have some fun. And I still have the power. I have my, it's invisible, but I have my Thanos glove. All right, I have my Infinity Gauntlet of power to give stuff away. So we have some giveaways coming up. We're just going to give everybody a chance to tune in. Colette Martin says, this is also her first time watching. Oh, right on. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Once we get out of this whole COVID-19 quarantine situation, I guarantee you we'll be back in our studio having lots of fun. So I thank you guys for joining me today. Everybody's saying what's up. Did everybody... Oh, Dale at Blackbird Studio Design says, you actually made it on. Amazing. I did. So, yeah, like I said, we usually have a whole team. Shout out to the guys. Shout out to Alex and Rod and Ramon. Everybody who's usually behind the camera. If you look behind the camera, you'll find a bookcase today. I'm not here with my team. I'm here at home right now on quarantine, which is fun. Been getting a chance. Now, here's what is cool. Even though I am on quarantine, and even though our whole staff is working from home, we still have some cool tutorials coming up. So hopefully tomorrow, I'm not making any promises, hopefully tomorrow, but definitely next week, we're going to have some really cool tutorials, some cool webinars for you guys. If we're all going to be at home, may as well take some time to learn. I mean, now's a great chance to do your research. learn some new stuff. That way, when we're all out of this and everybody's buying T-shirts and coffee mugs again, your game will go from here to like right here. You can't even see it on camera. That's how big it is. Yeah, so really cool. Tanya says, "Is it my computer? Is nothing streaming? I don't know. You know what? We had a bad stream on YouTube earlier, so hopefully that's not you." Gonna check back in on Facebook. Is anybody here joining me on Facebook? There we go. It looks like the party's on YouTube today, which is really cool. I'm not sad about that because I love YouTube. Here we go. Chris is saying aloha from Hawaii. Aloha to you, Chris. I was hoping to get back to Hawaii again this year, but not in the cards, pal. But I hope you enjoy that sweet Hawaiian sunset for me. All right, so we're gonna get into it today. So today we're kind of, since I'm at home and I do have my trusty, it's not on. All right, I have my trusty heat press here. We are gonna have some cool demos and tutorials for you guys coming up in the next few weeks. But for today's, for regularsies, we're gonna go ahead and have a really fun time. Today's thing is post of the week. So really quick, we have it here somewhere. Oh, sorry. Before I get started, I gotta tell you guys, join our Heat Press Nation creators group really quick. If you guys are bored at home and you want to talk heat press, you want to have those cool, fun conversations, you want to see what other people are working on, you just want to have a good time. Oh, you want to see cool things like my Heat Press Nation t-shirt, this fake Jurassic Park that I made. Yeah, you can see stuff like that and lots more. There it is. It's right there, HPN Creators Group, or you can just type that into your browser. Right there, you see heat.press/FB group. You can do that. Heat.press/FB group. That'll take you straight. It's a beeline to the Heat Press Nation Creators Group. You'll be right there, and you can join real quick. When you're submitting your application to join, please fill in the questions. We do it to help us filter out spam. You'd be surprised how much spam tries to get into our group. It's redonkulous. So, yeah, make sure you answer the questions. Unfortunately, we're going to have to be pretty strict on those just because we're trying to spare you guys. I hate spam groups where every other post is a sales. We own the group, all right? We created this group, and we don't even post that much sales stuff. So we really want to make it a fun group for everybody. So check it out, Heat Press Nation Creators Group. And before I continue, I also do want to say that if you have any questions, our staff is at home right now. We're still on the phone, so you could still give us a call. 800-215-0894. It's right there. We're doing our best to keep offering you guys the same level of customer service that you guys are used to. So we want to do our best. We want to kick customer service butt, and so we're trying our best. So everybody actually, we set up secure workstations in a lot of people's homes, which is awesome. So they can still take your calls, answer your emails, your live chats, whatever you got. You can still email us. I don't have the email on screen, but it's support@heatpressnation.com. Again, support@heatpressnation.com. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, we're still here. We're still shipping most products. I know we have some heat presses that are not in stock. Just a heads up on that. Definitely some Corona-related stock issues there, but we're hoping to have those back real soon. You guys have any questions? Oh, here we go. My Facebook peeps are now tuning in. We got Derek from Baltimore. Hello, Derek. Roxanne Gallegos and Jesse Gibson are both saying hays and highs. Well, hi, you guys. And then Adair Brown says, staying safe and well in Kansas City. Hope you guys are being safe and crafting until you run out of ideas. That's honestly, we appreciate that. And yeah, same. So I'm going to share some ideas right now. We're going to get on over to it. And I'm going to show you guys some really cool stuff that I hope I don't mess this up. All right. Again, usually I have my team doing this for me, but today I'm running solo, baby. All right, so this is number one, option 8. Now this is really cool. You can see here that this is sublimation. Now what I really like about this particular image or this particular project is that like a lot of people think that sublimation is boring because you only have like, oh, I can only do all white or whatever, right? Well, this is a really cool, like, heathery, vintage type t-shirt. It's dope. And so you can see here that, like, the image, it still looks great. And I love it, by the way. It's like a nurse or a doctor, it's a healthcare professional who's a queen. And honestly, just want to give a shout out. I definitely want to give a big, huge shout out to all of our awesome awesome people on the front line. And I'm talking doctors, nurses, custodians who have to disinfect the whole thing. You know, we want to give them a shout out. We want to give a shout out to all the grocery store workers who I'm sure these past few weeks have been crazy. And everybody else who's on the front lines, everybody volunteering at food banks. Honestly, so many people are just really stepping up and showing why I love America. Because even in these tough times, they're stepping up and they're kicking butt and they're showing love and kindness. And it's really amazing. And we want to give them a huge shout out. So going back to option A, that's pretty cool. Now we do want to show, if I could bring it up, let's see, option B. And I had to blow up one of the images just so you guys could see the detail on there. Option B is really cool. Now, this I didn't pick for them. They actually posted that collage. So it's pretty cool. I really like the layering that they're doing. Like, it's pretty dope. It like you could just see how they're using different patterns, different styles of vinyl. We got some glitter, we got some easy patterns, we have some regular vinyl. And honestly, it all makes for some really, really cool stuff. So, I know it's funny, St. Patrick's Day. Everybody, depending on what state you're in California, we all kind of had to celebrate at home. But if you got to hang out, if you got to go out for your St. Patrick's Day, honestly, props to you. Hopefully everybody's doing fine. And now we have, this one's really cool. We have another kind of multi-set. And I did want to zoom in on the detail on this one because it's really cool. I really like the layering on this. Like, you could, like, some people think that, oh, it's heat transfer vinyl, you know, it's just one color, two colors. I see like 3 and 4 colors on here, which is really great. We zoomed in on this one, but if you look closely at the other images, you could really see how detailed and how cool this could be with heat transfer vinyl. Don't let people talk down about heat transfer vinyl. Honestly, there's a reason why heat pressing and heat transfer vinyl has been around for like 50 plus years. Like, it's not going anywhere. And being able to do custom jobs, being able to do small runs, prototypes, like, that's really where it's at. And it's really awesome. And so if you guys are wondering where we got these from, these are featured members of our Facebook group. And they're also people who have hashtagged us on Instagram. So if you want to know our Facebook group, I'm putting it right back. I got to get used to this. Right here. It's going right there. And for Instagram, just use the hashtag HPN Creators. I should have had a little this for HPN Creators, but if you're posting on Instagram, YouTube, whatever you got, hashtag HPN Creators, and you could be featured on next week's episode of Post of the Week. Everybody featured today is going to get a cool little prize, but here's where we need you, all right? This is where you, if you're watching, this is where you come in. We need you to vote on who you think should win. So in the comments below, get ready to comment what letter you like the best. So I'm going to put these up again, and we're going to go in reverse order. We have C, and then we have, if I could get B up, then we have B, and then we have A. So do me a favor, comment below which one you think should be the winner. It's that easy. It's that easy. Just comment who you think should be the winner. And next week, whoever gets the most votes is going to get a prize. We also had our staff pick who they think should win. And staff pick will also get a prize, which is very cool. And then, of course, if your post is featured, everybody also, all these, I didn't have their ats or their names. They're all going to get shout outs next week. So we want you guys to be unbiased when you vote. Maybe you know the person who posted. So next week, everyone's going to get a shout out and a small prize. Winners are going to get a cool prize. And if you want to know one more time how you can enter your project to be featured in our Post of the Week segment, just post it directly to the group. And I'm going to put this up right here. It's right there. You post it directly to our group, or you could just use the hashtag HPN Creators. I don't know why I don't have one of those. I'll have it next week, guys. Okay, man, lots of comments here. Awesome. Oh, this here's a good question. And by the way, I'm somewhat of a heat press professional, guys. So if you have any questions about heat pressing, I'm here. I'm stuck at home. So yeah, feel free to ask me whatever questions you got. I have a cool question right here. Oh, real quick, someone is saying, Jennifer is saying, don't forget the social workers. You know what? Honestly, shout outs to all of our frontline workers. social workers, yeah, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Derek is asking, how many times can I use a sublimation paper? Oh, sorry, can I use my sublimation paper to print on a shirt? Ideally, just one. Now, with some sublimation papers, they hold on to the ink. You know, they might not release a little bit of ink. So if you have enough to press 2 items, that means your first one didn't press right. You should be getting most, if not all, of that sublimation ink off the page and onto your substrate. So if you are able to reuse your sublimation print, you probably didn't press the first one right. So if you're pressing properly, just one. If you just want to give a little hit to each of them, I guess you could do multiple, but ideally just one. That's a great question. Oh, here we go. Derek's also asking, have you used the Subbleflex 202? I did research, said it could print on cotton t-shirts. That is correct. So Subbleflex 202 and Caesar Easy Subbly, these are printable heat transfer vinyls. So it's not paper, even though it's kind of paper. It's really vinyl. It's one of those things. So these things are things that you can use to use your sublimation printer to press onto your cotton garments. Now you do want to, we have videos of this on our YouTube, so you do want to check those out. If you go to the products on our website, heatpressnation.com, the video links are there as well. So you just go to our website, find them, and then you'll find videos. But it explains how you put the heat transfer vinyl. It's a printable heat transfer vinyl is what it is. You put it into your printer. The printer prints directly onto it. And then using the print and cut feature on your Cameo, on your Expert 2LX, whatever you got, your Graphtec, you cut it out, peel away the excess, because remember, it is a vinyl, so you are going to have to weed it. And then you press that onto your shirt. And because you're sublimating onto the vinyl and then pressing the vinyl onto the shirt, that's how you use your sublimation printer to make transfers for your cotton or dark colored t-shirts. It's really cool. I do like it. It's a way to, if you only have sublimation and you want to get that, it's a great way to kind of expand your horizons. It is more durable because it's a vinyl. It is more durable than heat transfer paper. That's another thing to consider too. This stuff, it really lasts pretty darn good. And so I really like it. When will the Signature Series Auto Open 1624 be back in stock? Shay Webster's asking. Shay, I wish I had a for sure answer for you right now. We are looking at the first couple weeks of May. And that sucks. I know. It's just unfortunate with this whole COVID-19 situation going on. You know, our stuff's not getting to us as soon as we need it, as soon as we'd like it. So yeah, my apologies there. If it gets to us any sooner, trust me, you guys will be the first to know. The Signature Series Auto Open 16x24. I highly recommend going to our page, heatpressnation.com, and signing up for our newsletter, because anytime something major happens, like, you know, we have our stock arriving a little early, or, you know, we just announced, you know, the new Sawgrass SG 500 and 1000. That's all going to be there in our newsletter. So you definitely want to sign up for that. Really cool. Natalie Maddox is asking, my sublimation mugs are coming out a weird tinge of green. Any tips? It's interesting. What color is turning? And I'll wait for you to respond. What color is turning green? Because if your blacks are looking kind of green, it means it's undercooked. But if they start to look brown, then it's overcooked. So if you have any blacks on your image that you're sublimating onto a mug, that's a good way to know more or less, you know, how it's going. Because green, it's almost going to have, I want to say, like a fuzzy kind of hue, I'm guessing. If it's your blacks that are turning green, then that's what it is. It's an undercooked. If they're turning brown, then it's an overcooked. So yeah, I'll wait till you respond. Let's hop back over to YouTube, my YouTube homies. I'm on my phone, so I'm switching screens here. So everybody is saying, oh, hey, my buddy Ramon Luchello is saying he's still working, but yes, doing all I can. Awesome. I hope you're staying safe out there, fellow Californian. I hope you're staying safe, buddy. You know, maintain 6 feet, all that good stuff. I know a lot of us, as you can see, I got my heat press right here in the office. A lot of us have, you know, our workstations in our garages, at home, in our kitchens, you know. So, or maybe you have a shop and it's just you in the shop. I suppose that's safe. You definitely want to maintain social distancing, everybody. I know you're probably sick of hearing it everywhere, and you may not have tuned in to hear it here, but you know, we care about you guys, and honestly, just like you, we want to get out there. We want to get heat pressing. We want to get making stuff just as soon as everybody else. So yeah, stay safe, everybody. Dale at Blackbird Studios is asking, how does the new Twinkle press? Oh, that's a great question. Caesar Twinkle, I actually have some here. So before I left the office, I freaking raided the place. All right, so I grabbed all the samples that I could. I got some Caesar Twinkle here, some strip flock, all sorts of colors of fluorescence and glitters and all of that good stuff. So hopefully we'll be having a Caesar Twinkle webinar live from here from home pretty soon. But yeah, Caesar Twinkle press is great. I really like it. I think we actually just posted a video and a blog about it. I'm not sure. Most glitters actually out there. It's glitter heat transfer vinyl. They have like a rough kind of touch. You know, I like that Caesar glitter doesn't, like, you touch it, you're not going to get a fistful of glitter if you touch a transfer. But it is a little rough. It is a little thick. It's a little heavy. Caesar Twinkle is cool because it's thinner, has a smooth laminated surface, and I just like it. And it has this like kind of reflective property, which is neat because in the light, it's just like, whoa, it's pretty cool. But if you're in like a dim setting, it's like, it's subtle. It's pretty cool. I think you guys are really gonna like it. There's like, I want to say 5 colors available right now. Don't quote me on that. There's about 5 colors available. And again, if we don't have the video up just yet, it'll be up very soon. Team's working hard on that for Caesar Twinkle. Very cool stuff. Oh, this is a good question. Dang, you guys are coming out with the good questions today. All right. Freddie A is asking, Jared, would you prefer an auto clam or swing away if you are doing more than 50 or more plastisol transfers? Auto clam, 50 or more. For that, so operator fatigue is a real thing. I'm not sure what pressure you have on your heat press, or what pressure is required for your plastisol transfers. Some of them require a high pressure. So, you know, if you have a swing away or a non-auto open clamshell, you're pressing them, it takes a physical effort. It might not be a lot if you're doing 1 or 2, but if you're doing 50, 100, all day long pressing it, like, whoa, you know, it gets tiring. And then to have to open it up, swing it away, blah, 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 blah. Personally, I have my trusty HPN Signature Series 1620 auto open. You can't see it, slide out drawer. And this is the auto open, and you can tell because it has a little that thing. Yeah, I would go for the auto open because you just sit it down. You can start prepping, maybe unfolding your next t-shirt, getting your next transfer ready. It's going to pop open on its own, which is going to save you the physical, you know, again, it's not a lot if you're doing 10. If you're doing 50 to 100, you'll notice. You'll feel it. And then, you know, you don't have to worry about over-pressing it or over-cooking it because the machine's going to pop open on its own. So I would personally prefer an auto-open clamshell for that application. Maria Ladwig is asking, do I really have to purchase a sublimation printer in order to make sub prints? Unfortunately, that's the only way to make sublimation prints is with the sublimation printer. If you kind of want to see if that's your thing, we do have these really cool sublimation markers. And I know it's not the same, but we have these sublimation markers that you could, you know, hand draw stuff. You could put them into like your Silhouette or your Cricut and have it sketch a cool design for you. And you could sublimate them just the same as you would anything that you printed out. So, you know, if you're kind of wanting to like dip your toe into sublimation, you're not ready to buy a printer, maybe the sublimation markers, they're called Artesprit, and they're spelled Artisprix. It's a French word, I guess. I don't know. Artespix, Artesprit is how it's pronounced. Those sublimation markers are available at heatpressnation.com, and they're really cool. They're really cool. I highly recommend them. Even if you do have a printer, you want your kids to make themselves their own t-shirt or coffee mug or mug or whatever, just give them the markers. They're really fun. Check it out. George Brown's asking, what's the best press pillows to purchase? You know, we actually have some on our site, the HPN pressing pillows. You can just find them at heatpressnation.com. We also sell the Vapor Apparel foam kit. Now, the foam kit's really cool because it's just a roll of heat-resistant foam, so you can custom cut it to any shape you want. I use it on my cap press a lot because as those of you guys who heat press hats, you guys know that not every hat is, no matter how many different interchangeable patterns you have, not every hat is going to fit your hat press. So having some foam actually does help a lot. So you might find the foam kit to be really good as well. Cool, cool, cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Scooby-Doo, I don't like you right now because you have my dream press. Scooby-Doo says, get a Hotronix Air Fusion. It auto opens and swings away automatically. There is a foot press that will bring it back. Yeah, so that heat press is really cool. It's powered by an air compressor. So you just push the button and it presses to the perfect pressure. Auto opens and it moves away to the side. You guys, that's the press of the future right there. It's a little expensive, but man, that is like the dream press right there. That is an amazing press. Okay, so let me hop over back to Facebook and see if we have any questions over on Facebook. And guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We did post limit, and I'm going to run through those posts again right now because we need more votes. I was looking through the comments. We need more votes on post of the week, you guys. So get your comment fingers ready. We're going to get some more votes. I'm going to show you guys post of the week right now. And let's see. Everybody hanging out on Facebook, looking good, looking good. Laura's saying, I don't know much about sublimation. Is there a special ink? Can I use any printer? Okay, so here's the deal. There is a special ink. To that answer, yes, no matter what you're doing, you will need special sublimation ink in order to sublimate. At Heat Press Nation, the only printer we carry, I think we carry one more, but we carry the Sawgrass SG series of printers. And we're actually in transition right now. We're selling through all of our SG 400s and SG 800s. So once those are sold out, they're gone forever. And then the new version, which is coming in, is called the SG 500 and SG 1000. The reason why we love those printers is because with all sublimation printers, you are going to have to perform regular maintenance on the printer. It's an inkjet style head or nozzle, so sprays out some ink onto your paper or whatever. And what happens is little itty bitty bits of ink, they stay on the print nozzles. So if you leave them there for too long, if you're not printing daily, those could dry up and just mess up your printer, and then you got to do the head cleaning, and it's annoying. So what happens with the Sawgrass printers is they perform automatic maintenance. So every day, if you don't use your printer, it'll push a little tiny itsy bitsy bit of ink through the ink heads to keep them fresh and print ready. This is great if you're not, for most of us, myself included, you can't see it, but there is underneath, it's on, my heat press is on like a little rolling stand. Underneath is where I store my printer. And it goes, man, I print a lot at work, all right? That's my excuse. My home printer, my home SG400, it does not get hardly used. But when I do use it, it's always print ready because of the automatic maintenance. I'll literally go, like weeks, possibly months sometimes, between prints on my home printer, and that's just the name of the game. So we highly recommend if you're just getting started. By the way, Sawgrass printers come with a ton of free software that really it gives you a leg up, especially when you're just getting started. If you're new to the industry, all of the free software and support and everything that comes with a Sawgrass printer, you could start here and slowly learn and build your way up. Or Sawgrass makes sure that you're starting up here, ready to roll, ready to run your business right out of the box. So it's really cool. We really, really do love Sawgrass printers, and we're huge fans. Really huge fan of Sawgrass stuff. So that's why we recommend them wholeheartedly. We do not recommend printer conversions, which is where you get a regular inkjet printer and throw some sublimation ink in there. Those are really tough to deal with. They work for people. Yes, they do. I'm not going to deny that, but we've seen them, and we just really recommend the Sawgrass stuff. It's that far above where we only recommend Sawgrass and no other printers. So to give you an idea of how good it is. All right, you guys, I'm going to run you through really quick. I'm going to put my phone down. I'm going to run you through our post of the week again, which is the whole reason why we're here, right? So check it out. Option A, really cool sublimation print. And again, this is, I want to say, because I've seen these shirts before, I want to say this is like a tri-blend or like a 65% cotton. You see how cool that looks? Like, it's not going to be as vibrant as 100% polyester, or did I say cotton? 65% polyester. It's not going to be as vibrant as 100% polyester, but you know what? The shirt has kind of a vintage look already. So having that kind of slightly faded vintage look on the image it actually goes with the shirt. It's perfect. So there's option A, and next we have option B. Check that out. That's going to be option B is going to be our St. Patrick's Day. As I mentioned before, some of us here in a few states, California included, we had to celebrate our St. Patrick's Day indoors, which, hey, whatever. So if you guys got to go out for your St. Patrick's Day, props to you. That's pretty cool. I wanted to blow up the detail on that first t-shirt because I thought that was really cute. my first St. Patrick's Day. And then, okay, what else is cool is I love that they use the leopard. Like, that's a cool way to get those kind of gold colors in there. Pretty dope. Pretty dope indeed. All right, and the last one here. Check it out. I really love this. Representing here, we got these really cool assortment of t-shirts. I like that last one. It's kind of like a cross. It says, be beautiful. Like, dude, be yourself, be you. I love when people use like custom shirts, like this whole industry, to inspire people and to inspire everyone, you know, with the t-shirt. You'd be surprised. Like, some people think like, oh, you don't need to inspire with the t-shirt, but you know, I'm going to be real. Sometimes I'll see a funny t-shirt. It makes me laugh. It brightens up my day. I'll see an inspirational t-shirt. And if anything, it'll just kind of make me think like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I also love this design because it is a multi-colored, layered design. And I love when people go past the single color. Layering vinyl, really cool. I'm a big fan. Yeah. So if you want to know how you can have your artwork featured on a weekly episode of HP Creators Post of the Week, all you got to do is, if you're posting it on Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest, maybe Pinterest, we'll see. But Instagram and Twitter for sure, use the hashtag HPN Creators, and I'm a dum-dum because I don't have one of these little slide things that says HPN Creators on it, but hashtag HPN, the letters for Heat Press Nation, hashtag HPN Creators. Or you could post directly to the group, which I do have, Heat Press Nation Creators Group, heat.press/FB group. If you type that into your browser, it'll take you straight to our Facebook group, so you don't have to, or you can just do the search. If you're going to do the search, use the top one, HPN Creators Group or Heat Press Nation Creators Group, and you'll find us. And that's how you can get your stuff featured on here. Next week, everybody that you see, all of our awesome A, B, or C entries, everybody, they're going to get a shout out. We're going to show you who they are so you can check out more of their work. And they're also going to get a small prize. And if you vote, and you could vote right now, I'm going to show you guys one more time. Vote A. And if you want to vote, just comment below. You can comment A. Or if you think B should win, you can comment B. Or if you think C should win, you can comment C. That's all you got to do to be entered into our post of the week. Again, next week, we'll give everybody a shout out. We're going to give them a small prize. But whoever gets the most votes, and this is where you come in, our viewers, whoever gets the most votes, so if you comment A, B, or C, you're voting for someone. Whoever gets the most votes is going to win a really cool prize. And who knows, we might even have a staff pick. We showed these to our staff, and they got to vote on who they thought had the best, project. So that's really cool. One more time, I want to give a shout out to everybody for joining me. I hope you guys are staying absolutely safe today, and today and forever, hopefully. We're gonna get out of this real soon. But we all got to work together. So thank you guys. Oh, Tanya. Oh, perfect timing. Tanya on YouTube asks, does Heat Press Nation sell the sublimation pens? Yes, we do. They are called Artispree, and that's kind of a dumb word. ARTESPRIX. It looks like Artisprix, but it's pronounced Artispree. And or you could just go to our website, heatpressnation.com, and type in sublimation markers, and boom, there you go. It's right there. So yeah, so very exciting. Honestly, thank you guys so much for joining me today. That's going to do it for my time today. I have places to go. My living room. I'm going to go take a vacation in the backyard later. No, but you know what? But with this community, one thing I've noticed in our Facebook group, one more shout out to our Facebook group. Everybody we're all making the best of this. So show off your projects. You might be featured. Say what's up. Check in on your friends. FaceTime. Have a FaceTime hangout with some of your buddies, whatever. But yeah, we'll see you next week. One more thing. We hope to have a live webinar tomorrow with tutorials and everything. But if we don't, that's tentative, so don't quote me on that. If we don't, for sure next Tuesday. And then, of course, I'll be back next Thursday with our Post of the Week winner and then a new set of Post of the Week entries for you guys to vote on. So from my house to yours. Thank you guys so much for joining. I think that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you.